I'm Laura Vinay, and first I would like to thank everyone who supported my channel for these past few years. I decided to switch gears a little bit. Even though I will always remain interested in true crime, I've decided to continue something I started a few years back, and that's concentrating on those who are unidentified. According to the Name Us site, 600,000 individuals go missing each year. Out of those 600,000, 4,000 are unidentified, and of those 4,000, 1,000 will remain unidentified after the first year and beyond. It hurts my heart to think that there are people out there without a name. Hopefully, with this channel, we will be able to spread the information far and wide and hopefully give some more of these individuals a name. On June 3, 1991, between 9:30 and 11 o'clock p.m., a truck driver named Eduardo Colon arrived at the Super 8 Motel near I-40 and I-25 in Albuquerque, New Mexico. He rented a room for 2 people for one night. He was expected to check out by 11 a.m. the next day. Upon check-in, Eduardo provided legitimate information, all but for his license plate number, which was fake. He was given room 233. On June 5th, when Eduardo failed to check out of the room, a security guard went to the room, found a Do Not Disturb sign on the door handle, and found the door locked from the inside. To get inside, he used a screwdriver. Once inside, he didn't notice anything unusual, but for multiple alcohol bottles on the table, and all of the sheets were off the bed. Here is what makes this story so sad. On the table, along with the alcohol bottles and a scale the police assumed was for weighing drugs, there was a picture of the Jane Doe. This is one of the very few Jane Does that there has actually been a picture of, and yet she still remains unidentified. The security guard went into the bathroom, and it was there that he found Jane Doe hanging from the shower head by a suitcase strap. The police were called, and Jane Doe's death was ruled a suicide by hanging. In the room, they found her suitcase, a purse and a wallet, a bracelet, and the clothes that she had been wearing were described as a striped tank top by Trends and white jeans by Guess. The scale had the name George Martinez written on it in either marker, nail polish, lipstick, blood. It's hard to tell. One interesting observation: the T in Martinez looks like it could have been made to look like a cross. Due to her body being severely decomposed, police surmised that Jane Doe most likely died on June 3rd, the day that Eduardo checked in. And the autopsy showed that Jane Doe had heroin in her system. When police showed the picture to the motel staff, they did not recognize the woman, but they all identified the man in the picture as Eduardo, the man that checked in to the hotel. Police also believed that these photos were taken in a mall photo booth shortly before her suicide. It would take several years until Eduardo Colon's family was located, Unfortunately, by the time they were found, Eduardo was deceased. He had died years prior due to natural causes. Eduardo's family was shown the picture. They stated that they had no idea who the woman was and that the man in the photo was not Eduardo. But when shown the paperwork from check-in at the motel was shown to Eduardo's family, and they did identify the writing on the paperwork as Eduardo's handwriting. Police then speculated that it was possible that George Martinez was the man shown in the picture. Albuquerque Jane Doe is described as having strawberry blonde hair, hazel or gray eyes. She has no scars or tattoos, and she's possibly Hispanic. Over the years, there have been many women considered and ruled out as being the Albuquerque Jane Doe. They include Margaret Jane Chauncey, Darcy Ward, Wendy Louise Felton, Pamela Tinsley, Elizabeth Teresa Bishop, Angela Mae Meeker, Kimberly Ray Doss, and Diana Braungart. There, of course, have been many theories as to what happened to Albuquerque Jane Doe and who the man in the picture was. Recently, an individual on Reddit, after doing some research, did find a George Martinez using a website that accesses mugshots. As you can see, there is a definite resemblance. In March 2021, some new evidence came forward. Police were informed that Albuquerque Jane Doe's name might be Becca, and she might have come from California. To date, this is the most recent information we have. So, who is Albuquerque Jane Doe? How has she gone unidentified whenever police found a picture of her in the motel room where she committed suicide? We can only hope that someday this very sad case will have some closure.